Good morning, West High.
Today is Friday, February 9th.
Last Friday was our annual table setting contest in the library.
Sponsored by West FHA and Mrs. Aiken, this year's table settings were judged by representatives from ZCMI. Winning first place with a $20 gift certificate was Rachel Lassig. Coming in second was Connie Larson, who received a $10 gift certificate, and placing third was Suzanne Hanks, who also took home a $10 gift certificate for her efforts. Good luck to these three in state competitions in March. And now for the second in a series of special reports focusing on student excellence at West.
We've got the spirit. We've got the spirit. We've got the spirit.
We've set our course in new directions.
Working hard to reach perfection.
Shooting for the stars. Tomorrow will be ours.
Meet Molly Richardson, an LL Bean New Bohemian tie-dyed second-generation 60s person at West High who, up until 2 years ago, thought she would be attending East High with many of her childhood friends. Molly admits to having a few doubts about going to West, a school she knew very little about, but because of an open mind and willingness to accept new challenges, West High soon became an influential part of Molly's life.
My attitude has changed a great deal about West. All the stereotypes that I knew about have proved not to be true at all. I've encountered wonderful and helpful teachers and programs here that I've been involved in and have learned from and really experienced a great deal from that.
A sophomore honors student with a GPA of 3.8, Molly has had an early history of achieving more than what was expected of her. Involvement in the ELP program in the 5th grade and an honors graduate of Bryant Intermediate are just a few examples of the strength of Molly's motivation. But where does this motivation come from? Why does a student like Molly choose to take honors classes rather than a less challenging course? In an effort to answer this question, I talked to Molly's parents, friends, and teachers.
Teach your children well.
I am a perfect mother, and she has a perfect environment, but basically that only assists in what's already there. And what's already there is Molly, and we're just lucky that she is who she is.
We like Molly a lot, not only as our child, but as a friend. We really do like her a lot, and I think she likes us a lot. We do a lot of things together, not out of any force of saying, oh, you've got to do this with us because we're your parents, you got to do what we say. But I think Molly often likes to do things with us. I think we've always tried to stimulate a certain intellectual and moral honesty. I'm really very proud of Molly. I don't have much doubts about her in the future. I think she's got her head together. She knows intellectually what she wants.
Oh, she's
She's great. She's easygoing and she's always encouraging. She's friendly. She's nice. She's just great.
Well, I was thinking about it while you were talking to Maggie. The best thing that I can say about Molly that separates her from other people is how open-minded she is. She's open to anything. You can tell her anything and she'll always hear your side. She's not ready to make any presumptions. A lot of teenagers now, the reason why they get good grades is so they can make money. And the reason why Molly and I get good grades is because we want to learn things. It would be great to be wise. That sounds wonderful. And that's one reason why one of her favorite teachers is Aisha Barnes.
She's a great student to have in class because I think Molly is more motivated by learning than she is by grades. And in fact, she's one of maybe about 3 students who I have who actually try to relate material to her life and question it and see it, the literature she reads is important. So her approach then I think is dramatically different.
Molly mingles and mixes with everyone, and that's why the other kids respect her so much. She has no preconceived ideas about you, and she asks that you have none about her.
I don't know if I've answered the question, what motivates Molly, but I've certainly discovered a few clues along the way. Loving and nurturing parents who encourage open and honest communication certainly helps. Also, Molly tells me that a few supportive and talented teachers not only provided her with the opportunities to pursue her interests, but were positive role models as well. And, of course, like-minded friends who share a common experience and are willing always to be understanding and helpful play a large role in why a person becomes a high achiever. But ultimately, it's up to Molly. She is responsible for her successes. She's the one who chooses to work hard and study. She chooses to challenge herself with advanced classes, and she chooses to be a genuinely nice person who pursues knowledge for its own reward.
And some of us seem to be forgetting that.
Or simply why others have chosen